Oakland. On this day in 1946, UNICEF was born. The United Nations created the agency to provide relief to youngsters who had survived World War II. In 1981, Muhammad Ali didn't sting like a bee. The former champion lost his last fight to Trevor Burbick. And on this day in 1936, England's King Edward VIII announced the abdication of his throne and said he could not go on without his once divorced, now married, soon-to-be divorced again lover, Wallis Simpson. Edward became the only English king to ever voluntarily quit the throne, and he lived happily ever after. And that's this day in history.
Anastasia, bringing you more announcements on WDMS News. Today is Wednesday, December 11th, B-Day. Please stand for the Pledge of Allegiance and the DMS Pledge. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. I am safe, I am respectful, and I am responsible at Dundalk Middle School and in my community. Please be seated. And now for the word of the day. The word of the day is adequate. If you study for an adequate amount of time tonight, you will do fine on your quiz tomorrow. Again, the word of the day is adequate. Let's get checking the weather from Jasper. Thanks, Jasper. Food drive in Winter Wonderland. Use any card hoop for Winter Wonderland items. For each non-perishable item you bring in, you will receive 2 hoots from your homeroom teacher. The homeroom with the most food items per homeroom in each grade level will get a pizza lunch. Feed the homeless in the community of Dundalk. Other schools can't claim that their food drives are feeding only their own. Free flu mist vaccines, Monday, December 16, 2013. Do you and Niels not get along? Then come get the flu mist instead. Have your parents complete the consent form in ink and return the form to the school nurse, Mrs. Kennedy, by Monday, well, you're supposed to turn in December 9th, but you can turn in now. Students will not be able to get the vaccine without their consent form completely filled out and turned in. Consent forms are available in Spanish if needed. Please see Mrs. Kennedy if you have any questions. And now a video from the Hood store.
What am I gonna do with all these hoots?
Come on down to Crazy Cody's Hoot Store. We got the lowest prices in town. We got pens, binders, and grips.
3.
Oh my god, let me see a binder at the Hoot store. Look, buy a binder. I'm gonna buy me erasers. Woo! That's exciting. And it's not in a computer lab.
On what floor is that?
First floor.
Miss Foot approves this message.
Now here's a special announcement from Mr. Maffaletto.
Okay, good morning, Dundalk Middle School. This message is for my 7th graders. As you know, today is a field trip to Goucher College. I need homeroom teachers to go over the schedule for the students staying behind. So if you have a 7th grade homeroom, teachers, please go open up that attachment from Ms. Bullock, go over that with the students staying behind. Students staying behind will be following a special schedule today. As far as the students attending at 9:15, when the bell rings at the end of Mod 1, students attending should report to the cafeteria, and be seated. Cafeteria tables will be labeled by homeroom. Please sit with your homeroom in the cafeteria at 9:15. We hope to be leaving about 9:30. We'll be returning at 1:15 for lunch, and then students will report to Mod 10. This concludes my announcement. Students, don't forget to uphold the code of conduct at Goucher College. As always the case, the discipline plan is in effect during field trips, so we're counting on you to be our ambassadors to the public today. This concludes my announcements. Have a great day.
And now here's Mr. Barish.
Morning, Dundalk Middle School. Today I am coming before the words of wisdom. Hopefully everyone had a restful extra couple days off and ready to get back into the focus of learning. This is a reminder to all students. Tomorrow we will be having our parent conference night from 3 to 5:30 after school. And again, this is based on the second quarter interims. Students, you should be focusing on setting goals for the remainder of the second quarter. Again, the quarter will be ending before you know it, so we want to make sure we are focused on, first and foremost, demonstrating outstanding attendance, coming to school with a positive attitude, and applying yourself. And as Team DMS, we will do whatever it takes to make sure you are prepared to be a globally competitive graduate, successful in school and in life. And remember, DMS, we do whatever it takes to make sure all of our children meet success. Have a wonderful day. Students on the field trip, have a great day. Make sure, again, the focus is on learning. We should also have a group of 8th graders going to CCBC. Let's do a great job, 7th and 8th graders. And again, you do represent yourselves, your family, and DMS. Thank you.
And now for some words of wisdom. Good morning, Dundalk Middle School's Anastasia. A few words of wisdom. William James, great American philosopher, says, "Nothing is so fatiguing as the eternal hanging on of an uncompleted task." Have you ever needed to finish a project or a job and you keep putting it off and putting it off? That nagging voice in the back of your head kept saying, "I really should be finishing that project." Days go by, you keep saying to yourself, "I really need to do that project. I'll get it done later." But you put it off, and then you start to feel guilty. Then you start to feel bad about yourself because you feel guilty. It can make you tired just thinking about it. The trick is to take all the energy that you would spend worrying about it and feeling guilty about it and just do it. Finish the job and then get on with something else. Today, do yourself a favor. If there's a task that needs completing, quit hanging on to it. Complete the task and take a load off. With something to think about, this is Anastasia. Make it a great day. Now the choice is yours.
This is Isaiah,
Anastasia.
reminding you to stay classy, Dundalk Middle School. Have an adequate Wednesday.